Today's lesson is how to solve algebraic proofs. If you remember in class, we've talked about the properties of equality. Properties of equality are whenever you're moving something from one side of the equal sign to another. The abbreviation that we use is POE. The reason we use POE is because writing properties of equality over and over and over in your proof gets very repetitive and tiresome. So the POE stands for property of equality, and really we're just doing that just to save ourselves some time. The properties that you want to make sure that you really remember, we've got the addition property, that's when you're adding to both sides. Subtraction is when you're subtracting. Multiplying is when you're multiplying, and division is when you're division is when you're dividing. So whenever you do these problems, it's basically just you writing down what you're doing. And these properties are in your notebook. So let's go ahead and try one of these algebraic proofs. Given 2 parentheses x minus 3 plus 2x equals 5. Prove x equals 11 over 4. Remember, the one great thing about proofs is it tells you where to start, and it tells you what you should get as an answer. It's your job to fill in the rest. The first thing you have to do is write the given exactly how you see it. Remember, you're copying and pasting it. 2 parentheses x minus 3 plus 2x equals 5. The reason for this is always given. I know that that is true because that information was given to me. Proofs are like final drafts of papers, so you don't want to show any side work. However, I'll let you show combining like terms and distributing because they're just small arrows. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. I'm going to go ahead and bring down everything else. That is called the distributive property. It's not a property of equality, it's just called distributive property. Next, we can go ahead and combine. So I have a 2x and a 2x. Those combine to 4x. 2x plus 2x is 4x. I'm going to go ahead and bring down my negative 6 and my equals 5. That is called combine like terms. And we use the abbreviation CLT. It's, again, just faster to write some abbreviations. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and add 6 to both sides. And a lot of us like to show that side work of the little plus 6 plus 6. That's okay, but just know at the end you want to make sure to delete that or erase it off your paper because we want the final form of your proof to be nice and neat. I'm going to bring down the 4x. My 5 plus 6 is 11. This is called addition property of equality because we added 6 to both sides. Our final step is to go ahead and divide by 4. So when we divide by 4, our 4s over here cancel. And I don't want a decimal because it clearly says prove x is 11 over 4, so I'm going to just leave it as 11 over 4. My reason is never just the word proven. It's always a property or a postulate or a definition. So what we did to get from this step to this step is divide. So our reason is division, POE. The great thing about proofs is it tells you your answer. You should get x to be 11 over 4. We did, so we know we're done. Before we finish this proof, I'm going to go ahead and erase all that side work because the side work is just messy and proofs should be exact, perfect copies of how to solve a problem and no side work.